I think for the time being, it will have to go back to TRS, to being TRS in that sense, because one, uh, we don't know exactly what kind of information was behind that kind of renaming, because it didn't click with anyone. Probably it would have only helped in alienating further the population of Telangana, because Telangana identity is a very strong identity, because if you remember the agitation for separate state, it was a very vicious agitation towards the end of it. There was no love lost between two sets of people who speak the same language, pretty much share the same culture. So this BRS, I think the problems probably started with the renaming, and I think it's a matter of purely a matter of overconfidence. Everybody had taken it for granted they're coming back to power, because truth be told, the administration was pretty good. They managed to build up a brand Hyderabad, which everybody was talking about. I mean, pretty much you can find so many comparisons between a kind of a Bangalore on the wane and Hyderabad on the up and all. So people assume that there is not much of an election happening now. Everything changed all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think for the BRS, it's they're the weakest right now. Yeah. This is completely unimaginable. We couldn't have thought of this 3 months ago, right? But I think we missed the signals. Though it's been said in various different ways, I think the first signal that the BRS was not confident or on a shaky wicket was Bandi Sanjay's removal. How are they connected? It's obvious. I think somewhere, why did BJP play along with BRS? Right? Why did they ease out Bandi Sanjay? Bandi Sanjay was really effective, right? He, in a sense, is the Annamalai of BJP in Andhra. He should have been Telangana, and he should have been kept going. BRS was weak. Why was BJP trying to prop it up? Why did they then not go for the kill and say, okay, you're weak, then we'll take it away from you? I think two things there. BJP was not fully confident that they can trounce BRS. It didn't have it in them to think at that level. Right? I think if they had thought of it, maybe Congress wouldn't have had such an easy pass.
In fact, the conversations actually went on from BRS versus BJP to BRS versus Congress.
Exactly, pretty quickly. And the cutoff point was Bandi Sanjay's removal. After that, it became very clear that BJP was, if nothing else, BJP was confused. Right? The BJP was confused was good enough for Congress to move in, and they moved in brilliantly. So that was the first instance for us. Why did BJP do this? BJP is, I think, also not completely confident yet about 2024 and how especially the Rajya Sabha would look like, right? So if they were not sure that BRS would win this, right, then Congress would take it away, and they would have not only another Congress government in another southern state of India, but the equations in Rajya Sabha would also change. Right. So I think that is why they said it's better for us to stop. We will deal with Andhra later. For now, just pull back, try to get BRS passed. So they wouldn't have liked Congress to take over. See, BJP, mind you, will work for, at some point in time, making at least 2-3 governments in the south. Karnataka, anyway, it has.
To put what you are saying, like for BJP, it's not about who is fighting against, but to come into power.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I think that's the first signal that even BRS must have realized that at that point, around that time, BRS would have kind of seen that the wind was not blowing in its direction. Right. And they were actually facing headwinds. Right. So I think that was the turning point, like in cricketing analogy, that's the turning point of this election.